Hi, well, it's Amanda here, the Creative Gardener. So I'm here at the Garden Centre, Nature's Way I think it's called. I'll put the details in the description. But it's a really lovely space. I'm not sure how many acres it sits on, but they've got a wide range of plants and flowers. And so I'm going to go on a little tour today. I have done a video before, but that was a couple of years ago. So obviously it's going to be different. And I'm going to see, because I'm more familiar now with plants and seeds and the gardening. I've got about 20 odd years worth of experience, but in terms of a tropical environment growing food, I now can recognize a lot of the plants that I'm seeing here, and that's a really good feeling. So without further ado, let's take a walk around, and I'll show you some of the plants that say interest me, and you'll get a flavor of the tropical environment in the Caribbean. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, so I remember these. I can't remember, I still haven't found out what they're called. I wanted to grow it. Actually, I think I might have. Let me look at the I might have a plant. There was one that kind of mysteriously turned up. The leaves aren't this big. This looks like it's part of the rubber family. Look at this weeping bearded fig tree. It's massive, isn't it? And it has these not strands. No, I'm not sure whether they're like aerial roots or whatever, but this is what Barbados has been named after. And let's move on. So I managed to get 3 of these. They're called Seaside Maho. It's also called another name, Indian, oh gosh, it's named after a flower anyway, but it has some really lovely flowers, and you usually find this growing by the sea. So this is a massive space. I'm not sure how many acres it sits on, but it's like coming on a little trip. Lots of different places seemingly to explore. I guess that's not available to the public. Not sure what that is. Do you know what I really want? I want a fig tree, and I want I said I want a pandanus, and I want a breadfruit tree and a breadnut tree. Anyway, so I can see whether they have any here. This is one of my favourite trees, a rubber plant. Oh, so that one must have been a rubber plant, so I don't have this one. I used to have this in London, and it grew massive. I used to sing to them and like really take care of them, rub their leaves and everything. We had quite a bit of rain. We've had quite a bit of rain over the last few weeks, storms. There's been a lot of flooding as well. This is a ginger lily. I've got a red ginger lily that needs to be put in the ground. Interesting. The other thing I need that I came here for was diatomaceous earth, so I'm hoping to find that. Oh, I love these leaves. What's this? Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Can you see that? Can't see the name. Oh, what about that? It's interesting flowers, isn't it? Here's a few that I've got already, and I've taken cuttings and they grow really well. This is the green version of the red one I have. Here's the red one. I had the green one and I tried to move it, but it didn't like it and it died, and it's never grown back. Aren't these pretty with the little petticoats? You can see some ferns at the back there. Isn't it gorgeous? I'd love those ferns. Just really do remind me, the typical Caribbean scene. These grow really lovely. They grow well from cutting as well. I've had no issues with the red ones that I've had. As I say, when I transplanted it, didn't really know as much as I know now. Look at it. Isn't that amazing? Look at the ends of the leaves. Like little petticoats. There's hibiscus. Look at this beauty, or beauties. Elephant ears. This is a zebra plant. I just found out the name. This is the kind of like feeling that I want to have in my garden. So you have plants grow. Oh my gosh, I want one of those. oh my goodness. Oh wow, these are amazing. I don't know what it's called, but look at it. Look at the size. It's beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this kind of feel in the garden. And you have these little paths going in different places. In my garden, the spiders haven't yet got the memo that they shouldn't go over the paths. But hey, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the size of those leaves. It's amazing, isn't it? Only in Barbados. Well, no, and the Caribbean. The rest of the Caribbean. Fantastic. So this is, I'd love to be able to grow. It's a bit marshy here, but not grow, but build one of these like arbors. So on a dry day, I guess you could go over in there and it would be a lot drier. Okay, we're going to go back to another spot. It's another one of those trees. I need to get the name to see. I do have one spot I could put it in. It's ground soft. But there's probably also, because it rained earlier, there's probably going to be mosquitoes around. This is a sea grape here. So I've got one of those. Mine isn't this tall. It's a lot smaller, so we're hopeful. Look at the underside of these leaves. They're kind of deep purple. Pretty. I'm not sure what plant is called. There's a bistro here where you can order food, or you can come and sit and relax. Overlooks is that a lily pond, I think. Oh, this is nice. You can come and have lunch. Let's go this way. See, there's a pond there. This is a real treat. Won't go too close to the edge. Don't want my phone falling over. But yeah, it's a lily pond. Ooh, is that fish over there? Something bubbling away. Isn't this lovely? So this is the scaevola. So I've got some of this. Mine's growing really well. I think this is more spindly because it's in a lot wetter place. Oh, I like these little plants underneath there. So yeah, this is a really lovely space. You could come. You could, you know, if you wanted to get a break from working from home, then you could do that. Got some great orchids there growing in the trees. Oh yeah, so again, this is the kind of feel, this kind of the arbour and the plants growing over. The clammy cherry kind of can do that. Like, it's not like a vine, I mean it's a tree, but the branches kind of, you know, go over. Look at the flowers, aren't they pretty? So I recently, I've been growing a grapevine, so this would be ideal to have it growing over, and then the grapes just hanging down, and then you could just come out and pluck it. They've got more areas out here where you can sit, I guess, and just look at the plants. It's the other thing I like. I like the patterns and shapes that you find in nature. And so look at this palm tree and the trunk, and at the bottom, at the base, it kind of gets a lot bigger. We've got a trail of ants. We've obviously found something sweet up there. But this again is another tree that I'd like to grow, palm tree. And you can use the fronds, so once these fall off, you can use them to create a whole range of things like bags, containers in the kitchen, loads of stuff, loads of beautiful stuff. Oops. I found it just by chance. So this is a Pandanus tree. They've cut it back quite a bit. They've changed this area up because there was lots of plants and stuff like that here. Look at it, it's amazing. Fantastic. Look at the this is another one that I'd love to grow. They're clearing an area here. Ooh, I wonder what this is going to be. Look. Ooh, so up there you can see a couple of them. Can you see that? That's the fruit that actually goes orange, and it can be eaten when ripe. But it's not something over here that's eaten, I don't think. Look, and you can see some of the ripened ones and some of the seeds. Yeah. So that's the colour it goes. It goes orange, and then I would love to grow it. I did try, picked up a couple of these the last time I was here, but they didn't take. So you can only try again, but it's fantastic. I love it. Fantastic tree, I guess. Vines. Look at the size of these things. I'm not going to touch it because they look like they might be spiky. You never know. Anyway, I haven't yet found my diatomaceous earth. I'm still on the lookout. They might not have it. I've looked in the area that it should be. It's amazing. I wonder what you could do with these, you know, like those things. Whether you could like create a bentwood arbor, or I don't know. Lots of stuff. Could even build a fence. I wonder how sturdy they are, whether they're like hollow or I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks like a ant's nest there. Is it an ant's nest or termite's nest there? But they're quite, yeah, and actually it's quite solid. Look, they've cut them, quite solid. That looks like a termite's nest there. See, I know these things now. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. This is the garden centre. Fantastic place for you to come and visit. I love spending time here. This is I think it's my third time here. Look, there's one hanging there. Oh, there's a few. Oh, I can see more. There's a few of them. Anyway, yes, so if you get a chance, go and visit a garden centre, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care for now. Okay, so this is the exit. Oh my gosh, look at these, pretty. Aren't they lovely? Beautiful colour. I'm quite taken with that colour. So this is like a vine-in plant as well. Again, we've got some palms back here, and they're the what will grow into seeds, the fruit. And I think this is what do you call it? Boston fern. This one can grow quite well in the sunshine. This one has, I can't remember, I always forget this name, but it's got a orange fruit. But it grows well as a hedge, as you can see. Look at the water lilies. Ooh. I don't have a pond, so I can't get too excited. So we're right on the outside, and look at the hibiscus. It comes in a variety of different colours, but this one, this kind of peach and red one, looks so pretty. When I had a tortoise, it loved the flowers. We had a red flowering one where we used to live. And the whole point about having trees as well is it attracts the birds and their sweet song. Isn't that nice to have around you?